What's up, everyone? How are we all doing today? It is the finale for the series, so we're just going to play until we finish the story and hit the credits. And when we hit the credits, I'll end the stream, and obviously that'll be the end of the game. But we'll see. Alright, let's get into it. Let's go and see George. So, George, what you saying? Descend to floor 7. I hope I got the right pie for George. Be a well big dickhead if I didn't. George, I got your food.
Hey there, guys.
Oh, what's up, Reen? I see curiosity got the better of you too, eh?
No helping that, I guess. I wondered if maybe you'd found out anything about it. Oh, I brought you a little something to eat, too.
Oh, thanks. I was just thinking I could use a little sugary pick-me-up to get my brain back on track.
Hey, we got it.
Ah, this is that new dark cherry pie I've heard about. It's supposed to be delicious. And really filling, too. Oh, thanks. I'm feeling all fired up now.
You seem pretty taken with this thing, huh? Can't say I blame you, though.
Yeah, it's really amazing. Whatever it is. So, what do we know so far?
I'm glad you asked. The deeper I look into it, the more fascinating it seems. It's not just a statue or anything like that. You can see those joints. This thing's clearly capable of movement. And on top of that, it's made of, well, something I can hardly even begin to describe.
Some unknown metal, then.
It's definitely not iron. And it's not one of those recently discovered special alloys either. It's some kind of fiendishly strong material that has properties of both metals and ceramics. If you knew how to manufacture it, you'd rake in so much money it'd make your head spin.
Wow. You think there's a possibility that it might be an ancient artifact?
You mean like something from the era before the Septian calendar?
I can't rule out the possibility, but in this case, my gut's telling me no. Artifacts are like black boxes. Not only do we not know what they're made from, we don't even know how they were made. This thing at least shows signs it was put together by some exceptionally skilled craftsmen and engineers. You can see it most clearly in the ornamental detailing in the joints.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
Still, that basically sums up everything I do know. I've got no idea when it was made or who could even have built it. It'd help if we could at least figure out something about whoever piloted it, but no such luck there.
Piloted?
You telling me someone's actually supposed to crawl inside this thing?
Well, the measurements I've taken seem to indicate a hollow area in the chest, and it's just the right size to accommodate a single person. If I could just find some way to get it open.
Man, it's hard to imagine that some crazy person used to strap themselves inside this thing and run around. Jellica would be happier than a pig in a mud hole if she could see this.
No doubt about that. It's not looking like she'll be able to make it to the festival, though.
It's sad things ended up the way they did.
Hey, don't you guys go getting all weepy on me now. It's still morning. I'll bet she'll just turn up out of nowhere this afternoon like nothing even happened. And then she'll waltz right into the after party and round up all the hottest babes for herself. Again.
Still sore, are we?
It feels like so long ago now. To think that was just last year. You're right, though. It's hard to imagine her just staying put when she knows there's a party going on. I mean, I'm not trying to get my hopes up too much, but this is Angie we're talking about.
You got that right. But hey, the festival's in full swing. We should be seeing the sights, not poking around down here. What do you say the three of us cruise the campus and see if we can score some honeys?
No can do. My sister should be showing up soon, and I promised I'd show her around. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later.
Alright, have fun. I think I'll pass on the honey hunting, but I guess it's a good time to pack it in for today. I don't want to miss your concert later. Looking forward to seeing what you've been practicing all this time.
Well, I hope we don't disappoint.
Cool. Thanks, George. Alright, let's go. Yeah, we'll head to the front gate if there's no missions. Oh, I just ran into loads of people. Oh, she's here. Sup, sis?
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Oh, Reen.
Oh, Reen.
Is something the matter? You look awfully tired. Did something happen?
You can tell, huh? I was running all over yesterday. Mainly rehearsals for our concert today and some other tests last night.
Tests? During the festival? My, they certainly don't go easy on you here. Maybe you should go get some rest. You have your concert coming up this afternoon after all. I can look around on my own just fine. Well, honestly, if you're not feeling well, I'd rather take care of you.
It's nothing to worry yourself over. Nah, I got enough sleep last night to keep me going strong today. If I tried to rest now, it might actually sap my energy. Besides, you came all the way out from Heimdall to visit. I'd rather spend the day with you instead. I can only hang out till noon, though. After that, we've got our final prep for the concert.
Reen. Well, if you insist. If you want to keep me company that much, I'd be happy to oblige. What should we see first, then?
Oh, maybe we can start with Class 2's indoor garden. How's that sound?
Aw.
We walked around the academy together, and I showed her all of the different attractions on display.
Ah, you perv.
I took Elise around on a grand tour of the festival. We stopped by all the big class attractions, bumped into a lot of my classmates and their families, and even ran into instructor Sarah and a couple second years. By the time we'd finished seeing everything and chatting with everyone, the morning was nearly over.
Schwarzer?
Patrick? Oh, looks like Celestine's out enjoying the festivities too.
I believe you are a son of the High Arms family?
Lady Elise, you're looking simply splendid today. I was hoping you might be able to make it. How utterly heartless of you to not tell me she'd be visiting. Is that any way to treat your bosom buddy? Your dear friend?
Sorry, wait. When did we become dear friends?
A good day to you, Master Rean. And you must be his younger sister who I've heard so much about.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Elise Schwarzer. It's good to see you well, Lord Patrick.
Please, please. There's no need for such formalities between us. Just call me Patrick. Ah, I know. Why don't we take this opportunity to stroll the campus together?
Nope.
Schwarzer, what are you doing? What problem could you possibly have with my taking this chance to foster good relations between our families?
See, that's all well and good, but Elise hasn't made her debut into high society quite yet. Which means it's her brother's duty to shoo away the unwanted pests.
Reen?
Must you always be such a tyrant when it comes to your sister?
Come along, Master Patrick. It would be unseemly to disrupt such a beautiful display of familial dedication. There are still preparations to be made for the operetta, so I suggest we depart to tend to those soon.
Oh, Rain.
A bell?
Oh, that's the noon chime. Was it really that late already?
I suppose I must turn away empty-handed for now. But I hope you're prepared, Schwarzer. When this day is over, we'll know without a doubt which of our classes is the greater.
Yeah, we will.
Oh, I already know, but I guess you're about to find out. Looking forward to seeing your A game.
I think you overestimate your chances. Victory is as good as mine. I hope you'll be dazzled by my spectacular stage presence, Lady Elise. And assuming you'll be attending the after-party this evening, it would be my pleasure to share a dance with...
Master Patrick, I suggest we hurry to the auditorium. Your classmates are waiting for you. If you'll excuse us, Master Reen, Lady Elise.
You go to school with some rather amusing people. I would have expected a son of one of the 4 great houses to be a lot less approachable than that.
Well, class and titles can only tell you so much. Getting to know Eustace and Angelica really drove that home. At the end of the day, even the most distinguished nobles are more than just their family lineage. Though I can't really say Patrick and I are on the best of terms.
Well, if not a good friend, at least he seems to make for a spirited rival, judging by your exchange back there. It's so nice to see all these places you mentioned in your letters, too. I guess you really did make the right decision coming here after all.
Yeah, I really did. I feel lucky to have been chosen for Class 7, too. They can be an odd bunch, but I couldn't imagine my life without them now.
Thank you so much for showing me around. I wish we could spend longer together, but I know you're busy this afternoon. I'll be fine wandering around by myself for a few hours, so go on and start getting ready for your concert.
I'm really sorry to have to leave you flying solo. And maybe a little nervous now. How many other well-heeled nobles are going to crawl out of the woodwork to escort you around the festival?
I appreciate your concern, but I'm not a child anymore, you know? Tee-hee. The two of you really are the portrait of sibling affection.
What?
I know that voice anywhere. Your Highness!
And Prince Oliver, too. Good afternoon, Your Highness.
Token position though it may be, I am the chairman of the board. It's only proper that I pay a visit.
Well, yeah, true.
Would have liked to come yesterday as well, but I'm afraid I was tied up with a few official duties.
Can you believe I had to beg him to take me along? But this is the festival! I couldn't miss it. In fact, I haven't seen you since we met at the summer festival.
Right. It's a pleasure to see you again, Your Highness. Did you come as their escort captain?
Basically. I was asked to step in on short notice to handle the security detail. I've been told Class 7 is performing a concert this afternoon. Best of luck with that.
Thanks.
Oh yes, when will the concert be starting, by the way? I'm afraid I didn't have the time to do any research beforehand. They'll be starting around 3 p.m. Although I think another of the classes will be performing an operetta before that. Still, you could have at least told me you'd be coming. This isn't the first time you've done this. Well, I was hoping to catch the two of you clutching each other in the torrid embrace of forbidden love.
It sounds like your concert is shaping up to be a grand time, though. Would you mind terribly if I tore off my shirt and leapt on stage to join you all midway through?
We're mostly just amateurs when it comes to music, so I'm not sure that'd be such a good idea. You know, I don't see Major Vander around. Is he not with you today?
Unfortunately not. You've probably heard a few rumblings about it already. But there's been another development in the Crossbell situation today.
I thought so. The Imperial Army is considering military action, aren't they?
Well, try not to worry yourself about that right now. If it helps put you at ease, I can't really see there being a war, regardless of what happens. The gulf in military power between our two nations is far too wide. It would be suicide for them to try to fight us. The Calvard Republic isn't standing idle either. So I imagine it'll end up a deadlock between superpowers. Under ordinary circumstances, I probably would have passed on coming today. But I thought that coming here with Alphen might actually alleviate tensions. Governor Regnitz, Rufus, and Chairman Arena are all here as well. I would presume they share the same opinion. But right now, you've got a concert to give. And I want you to focus all your energies on making it one to remember. Not for me or Alphen, or even for your schoolmates. Do it for yourself.
Thank you, Your Highness. We'll give it all we have up there today.
What's all this chit-chatting over here, you two? Care to let us in on your little gentleman's club?
And spill the secrets of our man-to-man bonding? Perish the thought. Anyway, Alphen and I would be happy to escort Elise around while you're indisposed. We'll bring her along to your concert, of course, so you needn't worry about a thing.
Thank you, Your Highness. I'd really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Good luck. I'll be praying for your success.
They can all read Reen like a book when it comes to his sister.
I look forward to seeing you shine up there on the stage.
Okay, I guess I should head over to the auditorium now. We have to take care of some last-minute preparations, and I suppose I should catch Class 1's operetta, too.
Oh, that would be good. Definitely didn't want to see it yesterday. Continue.
That was incredible.
Well, I'm impressed. I had no idea how much work they'd put into this.
Well, I have to confess, it's better than I'd anticipated.
That's going to be one tough act to follow. Can we really measure up?
Now I'm not so sure. Are people really going to be into our songs after seeing a performance like that?
Come on, don't start getting all wishy-washy on me now. If your rehearsals are anything to go by, you're gonna bring down the house.
You really think so?
She's right. We'll be fine.
Our concert packs more than enough impact. Don't overthink this too much. You just gotta believe.
This is no time to start doubting ourselves.
What more can we give than our best?
Well, hopefully, all those practice sessions help us get it right when we're in the spotlight. As soon as Class 1 clears out their set and props, we need to start setting everything up.
Roger.
I'm so excited
Roger.
I can explode!
Oh, million.
We're coming in, okay?
Toa? George?
Here to give a little comfort to the weary soldiers fighting the good fight?
I'll let you be the judge of that.
Actually, we have a special guest who insisted on seeing you.
Coming in.
Huh?
It couldn't be.
But it must. Woohoo!
Looks like I made it just in time for the main event. Kinda disappointed I missed the operetta, though. Heard Class 1 was really on fire.
You made it!
Just barely.
But man, when did you get to be such a babe?
Well, a good suit and tie are more to my taste. But this was part of the deal I made with my dad to let me come. He said I could visit the festival if I agreed to meet a few prospective candidates for an arranged marriage. So, here I am, dress and all. You better get a good look now. Who knows when I'll wear something like this again.
True.
Well, if that's your aim, you're certainly dressed for victory.
Yeah, but I think it might draw out your charm a little too well.
Most normal people would take one look at you and think you're completely out of their league.
You do look lovely, though.
Thanks, but honestly, I've got nothing on the rest of you fair maidens.
Ah! Angelica!
Nothing like the pure fresh scent of a woman. All I've had to look at since going back home is my dad's grumpy old face. I'm in heaven right now.
Good grief.
Well, I suppose some things never change.
Come on, Angie.
Million. What? I want one.
Alright, I've got my fix. Time to move on to my little ladies. So warm, so soft.
They're like, oh, what have happened?
That tickles! I should have seen this coming.
Angie, don't get too carried away now.
You do know they could file a sexual harassment claim, right?
It's good to have her back.
I'm so glad she managed to make it after all.
Looks like the winds are favoring us today.
I'm looking forward to your concert. From what I hear, you've got quite the show in store for all of us. Don't go getting yourselves too wound up. Just remember what you practice, put your all into it, and I'm sure the audience will be right there along with you.
Yeah, it's your time to shine. Go on and have the time of your lives, guys.
Good luck out there.
That's good.
Thank you for your patience, everyone.
Here we go.
Next, our Academy's very first Class 7 is proud to present a concert.
us to the end of Class 7's performance. Thank you all for coming out.
Encore!
What?
Ladies and gents, you've been a wonderful crowd. And we've heard your cheers loud and clear. So without further ado, I give you our third and final song. Everyone, join in!
Damn. That was a pretty good song, to be fair.
I'm exhausted.
I'm hungry.
I can't feel my feet.
I guess that qualifies as a success then, right?
Well, the crowd sure seemed pretty enthusiastic.
As if I had the mental energy to care about what the crowd thought.
I suppose that's the difference between professional musicians and amateurs like us.
I don't think you guys need to worry. We did just fine.
I'll say, the audience's reaction to our encore piece was even better than I'd hoped for.
I guess your plan paid off then.
A sorry sight you lot are.
Patrick.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, it's you.
This is what bothers me so much about this class. I know you're tired. We're all tired. but that doesn't excuse this level of indolence.
What concern is it of yours?
At least you could let us bask in the afterglow of our performance before the moment fades.
Still, I gotta hand it to you guys. You really pulled out all the stops for that operetta.
It was really something. You could take that act to the theater and perform to a sold-out crowd.
Great casting, too. Eris fit her role to a T.
I wasn't sure what to expect, but I really enjoyed it.
You did? Well, I can't say I'm surprised, though. Given the raw level of talent on display, who'd expect anything less than perfection? Wait, are you mocking me? If you're all languid and moping around, how do you think we feel? Show a little dignity at least.
Huh? What are you going on about?
Aha! We did it, didn't we?
Oh, pulling that third song out of nowhere is hardly what I'd call fair play. You even had me singing along. I can't even consider our little wager still valid after that. Good day.
What was that all about?
I'm not even sure. It didn't seem like he came here just to thumb his nose at us.
Congrats, everyone! You did it!
Huh? What brings you all here?
Is something wrong?
You guys are so worn down, you totally forgot, didn't you?
Remember a certain little poll where festival attendees get to vote on their favorite attraction? Well, the results are in.
Oh, now that you mention it.
We were so busy, I completely forgot about that.
So wait, did we...
They just finished counting up all the votes from the students and the visitors. Good numbers all around, but classes 1 and 7 were the clear favorites.
And this year's winner, with 1,512 votes, is Class 7's concert.
Oh!
We won!
Huh. Congrats, guys.
Oh, congrats, guys.
Well, at least that's over.
Oh, come on. Is that it? That's all the enthusiasm you can muster?
Well, after seeing all the other attractions for myself, I feel almost as proud of the other classes as I do us.
For what it's worth, my brother and Charles seem to have had a great time.
Mishy Panic was an unsung gem.
Now that it's over, it feels a little unsportsmanlike for us to be the only ones boasting about our achievements.
Agreed. If anything, seeing everyone having a good time feels like a victory for the whole academy.
Yep, every student should feel proud about these last 2 days.
Anyway, I'm here to shake you desk potatoes out of your listless post-festival comas. Or have you forgotten that we still have the after party to enjoy?
Oh yeah, there's that.
I totally forgot.
I totally forgot.
It's a tradition to close out the festival with a big party for the students, their friends, and their families.
There's gonna be bonfires, right? And dancing?
Well, don't just sit there. Everyone's waiting for you.
All the bonfires are set up too, so just make your way over whenever you're ready.
Okay, I think we can muster up the energy for one last event today. What do you say we head on over and enjoy the party?
Right.
Woo! Party time!
Sorted. Energy restored. Continue.
Oh.
Gotcha, mate. It looks well good.
Oh, Mother and Grandfather are still here.
My dad, too.
And my brother, though I can't imagine why.
Elliot, Crow. I just wanted to thank you for everything you've done for us.
You mean for the concert?
What brought that on? You got so serious there, I was getting kind of scared.
It's just that our performance today never would have been possible without the two of you guiding it along. I wanted to make sure that you knew how much I appreciate you doing that.
Damn, man. Is making people feel awkward a hobby of yours or something?
Aw, it's no big deal. Besides, it was a real team effort. Everyone played a part. I mean, look at you. You were a fountain of good advice through this whole thing. And honestly, I should be the one thanking everyone.
Huh?
You all helped me rediscover just how much music means to me. Because it's not just about performing by myself. It's about performing together, playing off each other's strengths to make something wonderful. So I should be the one thanking you. This never would have happened if I didn't come to this academy.
Elliot.
Holy hell, are you guys trying to see who can make me cringe the hardest?
Yes.
Elliot, my boy! Your father's arms are ready and waiting for you to leap into them!
Some things never change.
Does he always have to say that stuff so loudly? Sorry, I'll see you later, okay?
Yeah, later.
Run and jump into his arms, Elliot. Be the man you're meant to be.
This year's festival's been a blast. I'm kind of hoping we can do the same thing next year, too. Though, who knows if Class 7 is even going to exist next year. Crow?
Oh, yeah. Generally, people stay in the same class from their first day to their graduation, but Class 7's basically one giant exception to everything the school's ever done, so who knows?
I guess that has its pluses and its minuses, but no matter what, it's not going to be the same. We won't have you.
If I manage to graduate, at least. Barring any nasty surprises, I'll be in Class 7 till the end of the month. Which means our time as classmates is almost up.
Now that you mention it, yeah. We'll have to see if we can throw you a farewell party around the end of the month then. Can't let you off easy.
Come on, it's no big deal. Trust me, you're still gonna see more than enough of me next year. Sure, I'll have moved out of the dorms, but I'll be sure to stop by once a week to steal some of Sharon's cooking.
You better. Oh, and by the way, I'm not going to have to call you Mr. Armbrust or anything after you graduate, am I? I mean, we've spent so much time together that treating you like a proper adult just wouldn't feel right.
Of course not. And if I ever catch you calling me Mr. Armbrust again, I'm gonna smack you. Oh, yeah. Guess it's about time I gave you this back.
Isn't this... I completely forgot about it. You've done so much for me since then. Saving Elise, helping with the concert. Compared to all that, 50 Mira is nothing.
The feeling's mutual. Besides, I never return the mirror that I borrow. Makes that coin extra special. So go on, take it.
Oh, by the way, you know there was interest on this, right? How much do you suppose you really owe me after half a year?
Oh man, what kind of racket are you running here anyway? I thought you were supposed to be a good kid.
Well, there's this one second year who's taught me a thing or two about making money. To be honest, it feels kind of lonely to think that everything between us is completely settled and done with. So, what do you say? You still owe me?
I swear, the things I do for love. Alright, you'll get your stupid interest someday. Maybe.
You got your good crow. Million and Claire.
Alphen, I am drawn to the party before us like a moth to a flame, like a starving man to a banquet, like beauty to me. What say you we grace the dancers with the gift of our company?
It's as though you read my mind.
Come now, don't waste your time watching. It's time to dance.
No need to worry about formalities tonight. Let's all relax, enjoy ourselves, and maybe let a few secrets slip.
He's definitely going to try and get a dance with her.
Allow me, Sharon, before every red-blooded boy in this school lines up for a chance.
It would be my honor.
Madam Chairman, might I have this dance?
Of course. Given that our former partners left the dance all too soon, we seem to make for an appropriate pair.
I suppose you're right.
Instructor, I cannot thank you enough for all you've done for my daughter. I can, however, ask you for the pleasure of this dance.
Really?
Oh, Instructor Sarah.
Ooh, he's just my type, too. Oh, just talking to myself.
Well, I'll be dancing with all my little kittens by the end of the night. But I suppose I can let you take the first dance.
Well, I don't mind. But seeing you in that dress is enough to make any guy feel intimidated.
They waste no time, do they?
It's no surprise that my grandfather made a beeline for Sharon, but I never expected to see Mother dancing.
In some ways, it seems as though they're younger than we are.
And Reen's with his sister.
Looks like everyone's having fun, though. Shall we join them?
You've given me more than enough of your time already today. Between showing me around and your incredible concert, you must be exhausted. And besides, I'm sure there's someone else you'd rather dance with here. Why not ask them instead?
Oh, alright. I didn't realise you got million up enough to do it. But
I knew it. So I have a potential sister-in-law now, do I?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Still, maybe you're right. Maybe I will go ask her. I do feel kind of bad leaving you here on your own, though.
I'm fine, really. Besides, if you spend all this time worrying about me, the music will be over by the time you ask.
Well, okay.
He's such an idiot. Oh, Elise. Your Highness? The generally accepted strategy here would be to keep his eyes on you, not push him toward another girl's tender embrace. If you were to only gather the courage to ask him, I'm certain that he would be more than accommodating. It's fine. I'm fine, honestly.
Elisa.
Reen, is your sister okay?
Yeah. Actually, she's the only reason I had the courage to come over here. Would you dance
good start,
with me?
Reen.
What?
What?
Me?
That was the idea. Is that a no?
All right. Let's get a little closer to the bonfire then.
Okay. Everyone's still at it.
I wish I still had that much energy left. Still, it's not like there's a lot more festival to use it on. It's strange. It feels like the whole year's been building up to this festival, but...
Yeah, it felt like it was over in the blink of an eye. Both the festival and the year as a whole.
Exactly. It won't be long until the second years graduate, and we'll be in their shoes. Time really does fly, huh?
Yeah. It's hard to believe so many months have passed since we all first met. But I do have to wonder whether any of us have gotten any closer to figuring out what we're going to do with our lives.
I wish I knew. I might have looked confident when I told Mother that I'd show her how to run the company by the time I graduated, but that was in the heat of the moment. I honestly don't know whether I'd drive Rhineford straight into the ground or not.
How could you know? Still,
there's one thing I do know. No matter how difficult the odds, our class always finds a way through. Growing up should be no different.
you stole my line.
I think you need some new material. I'm getting used to your speeches by now. Well, that, and I believe it. I think everything is going to work out as long as our class is together. As long as you and I are together. Forget I said anything.
Elisa. Then let's stay together. We're still looking for our places in the world, but maybe they're right next to each other.
I hope so.
Me too.
Aw, so cute.
After that, I went back to see Elise, but by then, that memorable evening was approaching its end.
Reen? Elise?
Claire?
Good evening, Captain. You must be exhausted.
Oh, well, it's not as though I performed on stage in front of an auditorium full of people or anything. I really enjoyed your concert, by the way. That's the kind of thing that makes me proud to be an alumnus.
Wait, what?
He never knew.
You're a student here?
That's right. I was part of the Academy's 216th graduating class. And since you'll be part of its 221st, I suppose that makes me 5 years your senior.
I had no idea. Why didn't you mention it until just now?
Given that we only ever met while you were on your field studies, it didn't seem pertinent. Besides, once people graduate, they tend to leave their ties to their school behind, especially here at Thor's.
Because it's a military academy?
Exactly. Roughly 40% of the graduates here go on to join the military. Not always the same branch or even the same army. About 30% join the Imperial Army, and 10% go to a provincial force. Students who are best friends one day might find themselves enemies the next.
Reen.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kill your happy mood like this. But I'm sure you're well aware of what may lie ahead. That we're teetering on the brink of an era of upheaval.
I'm aware.
Does this have something to do with the issues in Crossbell I've been hearing about?
Yes, amongst other things. It seems as though everyone on the continent is ready to go to war with everyone else. But that's why it's so important that we're able to stand strong no matter what happens. Though, judging by how well Class 7 has performed on their field studies, I'm sure you'll all be fine in that regard. Here's hoping that I get the chance to help you out again sometime. Even if I'll have to be careful not to draw the ire of that instructor of yours while I'm doing so.
I'm just glad to know that you have her back. Thank you for that.
You're quite Please, excuse me a moment. Yes, Revelt speaking. Mm-hmm. What?
What's going on?
And you're certain of this? Understood. I'll return at once. Yes, I will escort them back to Valflame Palace myself. I'm afraid I have to excuse myself.
really sorry, Elise. My brothers requested that we return to Heimdall right away, but as we're going back by car, I thought I'd offer you a ride home. But...
Elise, I think you should go back with them for now. I'll call you later to make sure you're okay.
Well, all right.
Sorry to drop this on you so quickly, Reen. I'm sure someone from the Academy will fill you in shortly.
Fill me in? On what?
If you'll excuse us.
Don't worry. We'll be sure to get Elise back to the Academy safely.
Does anyone have any idea what's going on?
I'm afraid not. I've never seen Father behave like that before.
My mother's the same way. She got a message of some kind and just changed.
Ditto my father. I think it was someone from Heimdall who got in touch with him.
One thing is certain. Something terrible has happened.
My dad turned pale and was gone before I could ask what happened. It sounded like he received a report from Instructor Neidhart, though.
Hold on. Neidhart's supposed to be...
He was at Gorelia Fortress with the 4th Armored Division on some sort of mission, right?
Speaking of which, has anyone seen Toa or Instructor Sarah?
Oh, speak of the devils.
Students and visitors, I cannot thank you enough for your attendance today. I hereby proclaim the 127th Thor's Military Academy Festival complete.
Something serious has happened.
But I am afraid I must announce this with a heavy heart, as we have just received word from the Imperial government that this evening, Gorelia Fortress, which rests on the eastern border of the Empire, has been destroyed. No, destruction is an inadequate word. An unknown weapon has erased the fortress in its entirety from existence.
Damn.
I would ask that all of our guests, from that region or otherwise, please try to remain calm.
Damn. Starting to get serious now.
I can't take this anymore! Where is she? Homeroom was supposed to start ages ago.
I'm not surprised she's late. The instructors are probably all busy trying to figure out what to do.
That seems more than likely. This morning's meeting has already blown past its normal ending time.
It's still hard for me to believe all of this is really happening. Having been there, the idea that Gorelia Fortress just vanished is difficult to comprehend.
Not all of it, I heard. There are still some parts left and almost untouched. But Instructor Neidhart making it out of there alive was nothing short of a miracle, though.
Those huge railway guns were part of the section that's gone, too. If I hadn't seen the pictures, it'd be kind of hard to believe.
What kind of weapon is even capable of doing something like that? I find myself doubtful that any human could create something so powerful.
We just don't know. All we do know is that it's impossible to make a weapon that powerful even with today's most advanced orbital technology.
And yet here we are, with just such a weapon in the hands of what's always been seen as a mere vassal state. The Imperial Army has their work cut out for them, I'll say that much.
I'm worried about what's going on in the capital, too. It sounds like there have been even more demonstrations going on there these past few days.
Down with Crossbell, they say. Point our guns towards the east.
Is there even any truth to those rumors that Calvard's planning an invasion?
I'm pretty sure it's all nonsense, but considering how there have been tensions between us and them for years, people are just more inclined to believe it.
Rumors are just that. We need to be careful not to be misled by half-truths and speculation.
Yeah.
If possible, we should find out exactly what's happening for ourselves.
Yeah. Over the year, we've seen how things are across the Empire with our own eyes. And now's as good a time as any to put that knowledge to use.
Well said. We've had quite the education in getting to the truth behind all the headlines.
That seems to have been a running theme of most of our field studies.
Still, we seem to be missing two of our illustrious members.
Well, there's nothing strange about Crow's habitual truancy. Or did he already transfer back to his original class?
No. He said he was going to be with us through the end of the month. As for Milliam, though, I'm not sure.
You don't think it's something to do with the intelligence division, do you?
Well, she is an agent of theirs.
It's kind of easy to forget that, given how she usually is.
It does concern me that none of us have seen her.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, instructor.
Are we starting homeroom?
Not today, I'm afraid. All classes have been canceled. You can either stay here in the building and study until school's out, or go back to the dorm.
So wait.
Has something happened?
Not yet, but it will. Chancellor Osborne's going to be addressing the nation from Dreikel's Plaza at noon. It's set to be broadcast across the entire Empire.
Nice.
A national address?
Sounds pretty serious. And given the timing...
Indeed. It's not hard to imagine what's on his agenda.
Probably not.
Come on, guys. Straighten up. You're students of Thor's Military Academy, and that makes you all cadets. Whatever careers you choose, military or civilian, you need to know how to act decisively in an emergency. So right now, I don't want you to look away from what's happening in the world. I want you to face it straight.
Will do.
You're right. Now's not the time to lose heart.
As for Osborne's speech, apparently we'll be setting up radios in each classroom so the students can listen to the national address. So if you want to follow along, be sure to be back here by noon.
I suppose I might as well listen to it here then.
Same here. I don't even have a radio.
I do, but for something like this, I'd rather not listen to it alone.
Well then, we can all share in the joy of hearing the melodious voice of our esteemed Chancellor. Maybe I should haul in some beer and snacks. That's the only way I'll stay sane through the entire broadcast.
What should we do about Crow and Milliam, though? None of us have seen either of them all day.
Do you know where they are?
Can't say I do. Crow's practically made a career out of playing hooky, but I did see Milliam earlier this morning.
Oh, so she's still on campus?
At least that means she wasn't called away by the intelligence division.
I'd been thinking along those lines, but when I asked her, she just shrugged and said, "No news from the top." I doubt she's wandered off too far.
Yes, but lest you forget, she excels at giving us the runaround.
At least it doesn't sound like she's in trouble. We're probably worried over nothing.
We'll just have to tell them we're meeting here at noon if we run into them before then.
Yeah, will do.
I guess everyone's going to check in with their clubs. Looks like I have some free time. Might as well see if I can track down Crow and Milliam.
Come on then.
At least it sounds like Milliam is probably somewhere on campus. Crow, though, he could be anywhere. Probably best to check with Toa and George first. Maybe they know something.
Alright, let's go. Move. We gotta find our classmates. Meow. Alright, then up here. Nope, if I stop running into everything, that'd be good.
Nothing out of the ordinary has happened here in the old schoolhouse ever since that night. We kind of ended up pushing it to the back of our minds, what with the way things have been going in Crossbell. Huh? It's unlocked. I wonder if someone's already inside. If any of the students just idly wandered in here, they'd be in real danger. I should probably take a look inside, just in case. I checked around inside of the old schoolhouse. There didn't seem to be anyone around. But all the same, I didn't want a chance leaving anyone down there. So I decided to check the 7th floor.
Alright. I still can't get the best weapons, okay. Million! I have found you!
Milliam?
Oh, Rean! Come to take a sneak peek too?
Is this where you've been the whole time? You do know we have class, right?
Oh. Dang, I knew I was forgetting something.
Honestly. So, what's piqued your interest? It doesn't look like this thing has anything in common with Aragetlum.
I don't know. I can't shake the feeling that it might, at least a little. Not the same, but like they share some kind of underlying principle.
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
I guess you wouldn't really understand without being connected. But now it makes sense why Gramps asked me to keep an eye on this place, though. I had no idea there'd be something this cool down here.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about Chancellor Osborne? Did he know there was something like this here?
Not really sure. He just asked me to keep an eye on the building itself, and said to let him know if anything unusual happened. Whoopsie! That was supposed to be confidential.
So, the Chancellor has an interest in our quaint old schoolhouse, does he? We did just find out that Captain Claire is a Thor's graduate, but...
Hey, what you thinking about?
Say, Milliam, was investigating the old schoolhouse the reason you enrolled at the academy?
Well, sorta, but it was more of a side thing. There was a more important reason, but that kinda stopped being a concern. So I guess it's just this now.
Something more important than this? Not sure what she's getting at. Doesn't sound like she's trying to hide something important from me, though.
Oh yeah, it's almost time for Gramps' speech, isn't it? I guess I should head back and listen to him drone on.
Oh, so you already knew about that. We were all planning to listen in the classroom.
Sweet. I'll just listen with you guys then. What are we waiting for? Let's go!
Nothing keeps you down for long, does it? Oh yeah, you haven't seen Crow around anywhere, have you?
Huh? Nope. Is he cutting class too?
Well, he's probably just hiding out somewhere on campus.
Guess it'd be a good idea to ask around. Mind if I come with you?
Be my guest.
Cool. Million has joined our party. Let's go, team. We're going to talk to George first, because why not? Come on, let's go, Million. Da da da. Yo, George, what you saying?
I can't believe there's a weapon out there powerful enough to level Gorelia Fortress like that. I didn't think you could get much more powerful than those railway guns.
Yeah, having seen the railway guns in person, I can hardly believe it myself. There are rumors that whatever that weapon is, it's managed to fend off the armored divisions several times, too.
Still, I can't help but wonder what the Chancellor's gonna say in his national address. Whatever it is, I have a feeling that it's gonna shake up some things around here. This is a military academy, after all. Who knows? We might even see active duty. Even as an engineer, I doubt they'd make an exception for me. Could be that my lazy days tinkering with orbital bikes are numbered.
Oh, don't say that, George.
Well, no point stressing out too much about the future till we're there. Didn't mean to be a downer about it. Go on and listen to the broadcast, but don't worry yourself too much. This country may go through a lot in the coming years, but ultimately, we have a say in our future.
That's a good way to look at it. I don't want to look away from what's happening. We have to be aware of our present to take charge of our future. But anyway, you wouldn't happen to know where Crow is, would you? He hasn't shown up to class today.
Crow? Can't say that I do. He came by yesterday with a box of things he'd borrowed from me, but he never mentioned having any plans today.
Dang. Anyway, I'll keep asking around to see if anyone else knows where he is.
Well, knowing Crow, he's probably just wandering around somewhere. Just keep looking around and I'm sure you'll run into him.
Righto!
Righto! Off the tower. Sup, weaponsmith? What you saying? Oh, I can't even buy it. Right, let's change 36k. Nice. Is that even enough? Yeah. Before we do that, we're going back to our schoolhouse. My bad, guys. Oh, I can't even go back in. Alright, let's see if George can help. It's like 50,000, damn. I kinda wanted that. Bit of a shame. Oh well. Now we're gonna go and see Toa. Can't buy the Master Quartz. Toa, have you got 20k? I kinda need 20k.
Oh, Reen.
I figured I could find you here.
Yep. The student council will be passing out radios for every classroom, so I'm trying to figure that out at the moment. Are you guys planning on listening to the Chancellor's statement too?
How could we not? He's supposed to be addressing the entire country after all.
Yeah. Whatever it's about, it's going to be something big. I don't think anyone could have imagined the relationship between Crossbow and Arabonia going south like this. I sure hope Angie's okay. What with all of this political turmoil right now.
Toa.
Sorry about that. I'm the student council president. I need to stay focused on what's going on right here, right now. Angie would laugh at me if she could see me getting distracted over her anyway.
That's right. You've got to focus on getting through this. Still, don't try to take on more than you can handle. I'm not the only one ready to give you a hand if you need it.
Will do. Thanks. Oh yeah, why were you looking for me in the first place?
Well, you see, I need 20k. Can you help an old lad out?
Right. I almost forgot. Do you have any idea where Crow might have gone?
Crow? Nope. I'm afraid not. He didn't mention that he had to go anywhere when I talked to him yesterday, at least.
Was yesterday the last time you saw him?
Yeah. He was giving me back some of the stuff he borrowed from me since graduation's getting so close. That was nice of him, but then he gave me everything he borrowed from Angie, too. It's only polite to give back the stuff you borrowed in person. Now it's more work for me.
Well, that's a very Crow thing to do. But George hasn't seen him either. Maybe he went into town for some reason.
Maybe. Want to try looking around Trista for him then? I'll help.
Good idea. We're not getting anywhere just searching the academy. All right, let's get going.
Oh, but make sure you're back in your classroom by noon, okay?
Righto!
Aye. Alright. I guess we're not getting that 20k. Got it. Okay. Didn't want it anyway. We've got 20k. He definitely has 20k.
Okay, so are we gonna track down Crow?
Might as well. I guess we should start with the dorms first. Maybe Sharon knows where he's gone.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. Have you got 20k? No? Okay. Sharon!
Oh, I wasn't expecting to see either of you back so early. Welcome home.
Hello again, Sharon?
We're back!
Oh, it seems all of your classes have been cancelled today. I heard from Lady Sarah that you would be remaining on the campus, though.
Well, that was the plan. Say, Crow hasn't been back here, has he?
Master Crow? Well, actually, he just returned a short while ago.
Oh, he did?
Indeed. However, I don't believe he stayed long. It seems he was here just long enough to go to his room, then he left again.
Sounds like we just missed him. Maybe he forgot something here and came back to pick it up?
I don't know. Should we check his room just in case?
Yeah, might as well while we're here.
Well, if you need anything, just let me know.
Will do, Sharon! Me and Sharon are like besties, she'll give me 20k. I always go the wrong way.
Looks like he did go out then. Still, don't you think his room's awfully tidy? I mean, for Crow.
Well, he was supposed to be moving out of here fairly soon. He must have been doing some cleaning. Anyway, it's almost noon. I guess we just have to head back to the classroom empty-handed for now.
Yep, it's almost time for Gramps' speech. Still, I wonder where Crow went.
Yeah. There's nowhere else around here I haven't checked, is there?
Yeah, there is. So we're gonna go there. There's a few places we haven't looked, but I'm gonna look at one place, and if we didn't go there, we're gonna cry.
Station. I wonder if...
Yeah, we can go in. Crow, are you here?
First, Gorelia Fortress gets annihilated. Then Crossbell declaring independence effectively cuts the railroad in half. It's been exhausting to deal with all the changes to the timetable these past few days.
I can only imagine how much all of this has impacted the running of the railways. Especially the Transcontinental Railroad not being quite so transcontinental anymore. That caused plenty of confusion.
Well, fortunately for us, running more trains on the Kreutzen main line has been enough to avoid too many problems at home. Unfortunately, we've got no idea what's going on in Crossbell.
Yeah. We haven't heard anything from Lecter since he went there either.
That doesn't sound good. I hope he's okay.
Oh, he'll be fine. It'd take more than they could muster to kill him.
Anyway, we should probably be moving along. It doesn't look like Crow came through here after all.
Oh, you're looking for Crow? Come to think of it, I thought I saw someone who looked like him. It was about an hour ago.
Oh.
Really?
Well, I didn't really get a good look, to be honest. There were a lot of people milling around in the station, and I wasn't exactly looking for him.
I guess that's another lead that ended up going nowhere. It's almost time for the Chancellor's speech to start. We should get back to the Academy.
Okay.
Krista. There's really no one on the platform? That's a bit creepy. Right, we'll just go back to Academy.
Oh, it's you.
Patrick, what are you doing here? I thought you would have gone back home.
Well, we don't have any classes today, so I was just resting in my room. Sure, I've been told to return home, repeatedly at this point. But as a member of the four great houses, what dignity would I have were I to turn tail and run home at a time like this? Don't underestimate me, Schwarzer.
Oh, wow.
Wouldn't dream of it. Is Class 1 planning on listening to the National Address too?
We are. Personally, I can't stand the man, but we are in the middle of a national crisis. Those of us who elected to remain at the Academy are having a radio set up to hear the broadcast together.
Ah, right.
You've got some strange classmates, though. Especially that second year. I know Heimdall's not all that far from Trista, but I'm not sure why he'd bother going to hear the speech in person.
What are you talking about?
That Crow fellow. I met him outside the station this morning. Oh, he didn't tell you? When I inquired, he said he wanted to hear the Chancellor's speech in person.
Huh. I wouldn't have expected him to suddenly take an interest in politics. Well, at least we know where he went now. I guess that must have been Crow in the station earlier after all.
Seems like it.
I haven't a clue what you're babbling on about. Anyway, it's almost noon now. Shouldn't you be running along? You'll miss the broadcast.
Damn, you're so cocky. I hate you, but...
Oh,
yeah.
You're right. Let's get going, Milliam. Everyone else is waiting in the classroom.
Okay.
You can tell the tension's high, can't you? And continue.
The clock's about to strike noon in Heimdall, with the Chancellor set to take the stage for his national address. With the situation in Crossbell and the destruction of Gorelia Fortress still fresh in the national consciousness, the message he has today will undoubtedly shape the future of Erebonia and with it, our lives. Our reporter is joining us now live from Dreikel's Plaza.
Sounds like he's about to start.
Oh, I hate this. I've
got butterflies in my stomach.
This is Misty, coming to you live from Heimdall.
Huh? Why is Misty...
Oh, it's the host from Abendheim.
At least that's a reassuring voice to hear at a time like this.
How? Emma?
What's wrong? The woman talking on the radio, she's... You all know her?
Who, Misty? Of course. She hosts the radio show Abendheim every Sunday night at 9.
I've seen her out and about in Trista, too. She always looks so fashionable. Though, considering Abendheim is broadcast by Radio Trista, it makes sense that's where she'd be.
Huh? Do you know her or something?
The Chancellor's standing at the podium, and it looks like he's about ready to begin. Let's hear what he has to say.
Citizens of Heimdall, fellow countrymen, Erebonians far and wide, I thank you for your attention. I am Gileath Osborne, your Chancellor and the acting representative of the Imperial Government. We stand today in the face of an uncertain future. All of you, I'm sure, are aware of what has transpired in recent weeks. Crossbell,
well, yeah.
our erstwhile province, has defiantly declared its independence, and as its parting shot, frozen the assets entrusted to them by the hard-working men and women of Erebonia. As we have moved to safeguard our national interests, armed conflicts have broken out on our borders. Our enemies point to this as an example of Erebonian aggression, but nothing could be further from the truth. We acted in accordance with our duties as a colonial power. All we have done as is our sovereign right. The Imperial hand may be firm, but it is fair. These traitors, however, have shown the world that they are neither. With an unknown weapon of mass destruction, they have annihilated Gorelia Fortress, the stronghold that has long protected the very gates of this country. I ask you, brothers and sisters of the Empire, do we allow such an odious act to go unpunished?
Yeah, we saw it out.
Do we sit idle as the pride and dignity of our great nation is spat upon and trampled underfoot? We cannot, we must not, and we will not. With blood and with iron we shall mete out justice.
Listen to him go.
Oh, he's quite the orator, that's for sure.
Well, he's certainly not out to upend my expectations.
Milliam? What are you doing?
Nope, can't get through. No surprise there, I guess.
Who are you trying to call?
What is all this about?
Oh, it's part of my mission. The most important part, actually. If only I'd caught on a little sooner. But considering he managed to outwit Claire, Lecter, and even Gramps, I suppose Crow's earned this victory.
What? What does Crow have to do with this?
Huh. So that's your angle. You came because you had a potential lead on C, and you couldn't look into it from the outside. Is that it?
What?
As in the leader of the Imperial Liberation Front?
But he's dead, isn't he?
The Intelligence Division looked at all of C's actions so far and drew up a list of potential suspects. And one possibility we couldn't dismiss was that he had ties to this academy somehow. But after C and his cronies got blown up aboard their airship in the mine, we thought it was a moot point. Looks like we spoke too soon, though. I can't believe how bad we screwed this up.
Are you seriously suggesting that it's Crow? That it's been him all along?
Crow was with us in the mine right up until he went with the miners to escort them back to the surface, right?
Yeah, and then his route back ended up blocked off by a cave-in, so he wasn't able to reach us until later.
But what if he actually used another route to get there ahead of us?
Then fought us wearing that masked helmet and cape.
Before making it look like he boarded the airship, then sneaking back around to join the others like nothing happened.
Madness. No one would stake their entire plan on such a precarious stunt.
Perhaps we can read the evidence that way, but there are a few leaps in logic that bother me.
Besides, remember when the terrorists escaped from Gorelia Fortress? We heard C talking to us. And not just then. He was addressing us just before the airship exploded in the mine, too.
That's true, on both counts.
And Crow was with us the whole time during everything that went down in Gorelia. He never left our sight.
Right.
He didn't have to though, did he?
No mistaking it.
My name is C, leader of the Imperial Liberation Front. The hammer of judgment shall fall again. I'm ready. Are you?
Yeah, there's no way he could be...
He could have recorded a message in advance and played it back.
Oh.
And the airship that exploded? It could have been controlled remotely. His alibi seems airtight. But once you account for things like that, it starts looking pretty questionable.
Yep. And if C's still alive, that means the other ringleaders probably are too.
Then right now, Crow is...
Oh no.
He said he was headed to Drykel's Plaza, didn't he?
If a skilled sniper has their eye on you, you let your guard down for even a second and bang, you're dead. If he's the one who shot down the airship in the mine,
then it's checkmate for the Chancellor. Crow's already won.
We stand at the brink of nothing less than a national crisis. In such tumultuous times, we must set aside our differences. We must look past the ideologies that divide us. I will not deny the rift that has grown between the reformist and noble factions, especially in recent times. But how childish, how insignificant such squabbles seem when the enemy marshals its strength beyond our borders. I have met with His Majesty the Emperor, and have secured permission to embark on the course we now must. Thus, in the name of the Emperor, and as the representative of the Imperial Government, I hereby proclaim that the Empire's full military might shall be gathered together from all branches and divisions to deliver unto Crossbell a swift response to their impudence and to form a bulwark against the threat from the east.
Go finish your speech in hell.
You got him.
Well played, Armbrust.
Well, that was anticlimactic. And there's our coup de grace. Now, just have to add the finishing touches.
Hands in the air!
It is Crow. Plot twist.
It really was you all along. To think, all the time we spent searching for the leader of the Imperial Liberation Front, and he was right under our noses. Crow Armbrust from the Jirai SEZ.
Aw, and here I thought I'd managed to cover my tracks like a real pro. So, who put all the pieces together? I bet it was Arundel, wasn't it?
We just received confirmation a short while ago. If you hadn't been so difficult to pin down, we would have had this investigation finished up already. How could you? How could you?
You know, this really brings back the memories. It's a lot like when Jirai was annexed by the Empire 8 years ago. You let your guard down, you lose. That's how your boss's favorite little game works, isn't it? Well, he lost. And now he won't be playing any of his games again. Ever.
You! Get on the ground! I don't know how you managed to plan all of this, but you'll tell us eventually. I'll see to that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What?
Oh, he played him so well.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've just witnessed a shocking turn of events. Chancellor Osborne has been shot by an unknown assailant. He's currently being rushed into urgent care. We'll bring you more on the situation as it develops.
What is that? It's coming closer.
It looks like we may not be out of the woods yet, folks. A large silver craft has been sighted in the sky to the south, and it seems to be headed toward the capital. But hearing a radio broadcast just isn't the same as seeing it unfold yourselves, is it? So how about I give you Thor students a special treat? Just my way of saying thanks for the fun I had at the festival.
Wait, what's she talking about?
Was she speaking directly to us just now?
Resound, resound, O voice everlasting! Rend night's silent veil and reveal unto all the beautiful world!
What the?
Isn't that the plaza in Heimdall?
This is one of the Azure Abyss's incantations. Phantasmagoria!
Ooh, they got robots.
What is that thing?
I know, but it ain't one of ours. It's time to avenge His Excellency.
The 1st Armored Division. Cool.
Fire! Where did it...
Hey. Wow. They got destroyed. May they rest in peace, I guess.
What are those things?
Humanoid combat armors, courtesy of Reinford's 5th Development Division, staunch supporters of the Noble Alliance. Knights for the modern age, modeled after a stunning historical example and made of hardened steel from toe to crown. We call them the Panzer Soldats.
But how did...
He outplayed everyone.
Sorry, I don't take orders from you. Zephyr should be able to secure Valflame Palace just fine on their own, but I've got my own score to settle.
No! What?
See ya, Icy Maiden.
It's so cool.
Man, that was a bit of a letdown, huh? I'll give him an A for effort.
But we're talking about the Imperial capital here? Is that the best they could muster on their home turf?
The hard part's still ahead. Most of the Imperial army's putting out fires across the country. But they'll be back soon enough now. And who knows? They might have some anti-Soldats countermeasures up their sleeves.
Hey, anything can happen. Guess the ones to watch out for are the 3rd, 4th, and 7th Armored Divisions, huh? I wonder whose side our little princess will take.
That's for Fee to decide. The boss would want it that way.
Damn. Leave Fee out of this.
Splendidly done, Grianos.
Thanks, I didn't do much.
I see you were able to share the sweetest notes of my aria with our little friends.
I find myself reminded afresh of the brilliance with which you shine as the 2nd Anguis, Lady Vida Clotilde. Vast is the stage, and beauteous the performance of the Azure Abyss.
That's quite the compliment, considering your standards on beauty. Still, first the Burl, then Crossbell, and now here in Erebonia. Don't you think you're getting a little too greedy for your own good?
Oh, your chastisement cuts deep. We'll be proceeding with the next step of the Phantasmal Blaze plan, I presume?
Yes, indeed. The bells are tolling for Crossbell, and preparations here are complete.
Damn.
Still, even this grand an undertaking is but a jewel in a greater crown. The 2nd stage of the Orpheus final plan. The symphony awaits us.
Let the second movement commence.
Indeed.
Is this really happening?
It is. I'm certain of it. Phantasmagoria is an arcane art known to the Witch of the Abyss, capable of showing scenes and visions across great distances. The woman you know as Misty is something of a sister of mine.
Wait, the Witch of the Abyss?
Are you saying that's who Misty really is?
I feel like any moment I'm going to wake up in my bed to find I just dreamt all this.
If only it was. But we have no choice but to accept that it's real.
Damn.
Well, we'll have plenty of time to worry about that later. Right now, we've got two more pressing concerns. The Chancellor's been shot, and Heimdall's been occupied.
Oh no! I hope my father's alright.
Damn. Please, let Saint Estrella be safe.
That gargantuan airship. Those Panzer Soldaten. I have no doubts that they were bankrolled and manufactured by the noble faction.
You would be correct.
I saw them there. My old family. All this time I never knew what happened to them. And how there they are.
Fee.
So you know those men? I remember meeting them briefly in the Grail.
They're former members of Zephyr. Used to be one of the continent's strongest Jaeger Corps. It looks like the Noble faction hired them to do their dirty work. Just like the Imperial Liberation Front. On top of that...
It looks like our guess about C's identity was right on the money. But I don't know what that cool blue thing was he flew off in.
Crow, why did you do it?
On behalf of the Student Council, I'd like to ask all of you to remain calm.
Absolutely not.
I'm sure you all experienced that strange vision during the broadcast. And the principal has an announcement he'd like to make about it.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Principal Van Dyke speaking. I'm sorry to say there's a strong likelihood that what you just saw is really happening in Heimdall. However, it's important to note that we don't yet have confirmation or any official word on the situation. I'm doing all I can to find out what's going on. But in the meantime, I ask for your patience and understanding.
Nope.
So all the other classes saw it too.
How could she use a national radio broadcast to show something to just us and no one else? Is that even possible?
For her, it is. With little difficulty at that.
Yo, Sarah here. Who's... Neidhart? An emergency meeting. Right away? What? Of course. I'll be right there. Yeah, understood. I'll meet you in front of the main gate. All right, class. I've got to step out for a bit to take care of some business. But no matter what happens, you are not to leave this building. Is that clear?
Yeah. Sure. I'm definitely staying in this building.
What's going on?
I'm not sure, but it's obvious something strange is happening.
Can this day even get stranger than it already is?
What's wrong, guys?
I hear something to the west, and it's getting closer.
Several armored cars are approaching, and it sounds like they have some of those armored suits with them.
You've got to be kidding.
Nope.
First Heimdall, now Trista? Are they planning on taking over the academy?
Sure looks that way. Notable members from both factions have kids enrolled here, and there are plenty of important people like the principal. So either they're looking to preemptively protect their own or take the others hostage. Could be either, even both.
This is absurd.
Whatever their intentions, we can't allow them to harm innocent people.
Do you think that's where the instructors went? To try and fight them off?
Those giant armors tore through the army's tanks like they were nothing more than toys. Our instructors are strong, but with what they're up against, I'm worried they might not be enough. I'm not sure how much help we'd be, or if we'll even be able to put a dent in them. But right now, they need all the support they can get. They need Class 7.
Aye!
I'm with you.
You have my sword.
I didn't really wake up today planning to fight enemies that can gut a tank.
But here we are.
None of us did. But this battle came to us, so we'll draw the line here.
I'll do everything I can to defend this school and its students.
I take no issue with humbling those that befoul the spirit of true nobility.
Guess I'll help too.
I wonder how Lammy will match up against those giants.
We haven't got a lot of time, so let's move out.
All right, let's do this.
Elisa? Why are you all so flustered? What's going on?
Ferris? You're still here?
What in Adios' name is going on here? I saw the instructors leaving the academy through the front gate.
Oh, they already left?
Patrick, you have to stay here. You can't let them take over this building. Work with the other students as best you can.
Schwarzer?
What are they?
Go team!
What in Adios' name is going on?
I heard a war started in Heimdall.
Don't worry, everyone. You'll be safe here.
We'll show you to the auditorium. You can bunker down there.
Toa, George!
Rean!
What are you doing here?
You aren't...
No, we're staying. We've been told to
You're not
stay.
planning on going to help the instructors, are you?
Well, kinda, yeah.
Exactly what we're planning.
I'd bring shame to the Arcade name if I were to willingly allow such insolence and dishonor to fester.
We're not gonna push our luck, but we want to give them every little bit of support we can.
You can't be serious.
If that video's anything to go by, you'd be going up against some seriously dangerous weapons. The chances of you overcoming a force like that is... well, I don't even want to say. Are you really sure this is what you want to do?
We are. This academy has given us a lot. We've made friends here, learned to better ourselves. And we'll be damned if we're going to let them just take that away.
You guys...
Damn straight!
Oh boy. The instructors told me not to let you past if you tried to come through here.
All right. As student council president, I hereby grant you permission to head through.
Go on, Toa.
But don't forget, you're still students. This may be a military academy, but that doesn't mean you're soldiers. If you ever feel like your lives are in danger, even a little bit, you get out of there, okay?
Yeah.
Run away. Surrender.
That's not happening.
I don't care what you do, just please don't die out there.
Well, we weren't gonna die. We're gonna win.
Of course.
We promise.
At least make sure you've got everything you need before you go then. I've got my tools on me, so if you guys need any last-minute modifications to your Arcus units, I'll take care of it.
Alright. You. And Fee. Yeah. Let's go, guys. Remember, we're not allowed to leave the school. Well, true. Damn. I need one more. Let's sell everything. $136,000. Woohoo! We're rich. Now. Finally got it. Cool. Where can I get Sumerian ore? Should we do it? Should we really go for it? I don't know. I kind of think we could win. We missed one in the dungeon. But we're not. We're going for it.
May Adios be with you. And just a little speculation from me, but looking at their design, you should aim for their joints. Take them apart at their weakest points and you might have a chance.
I see. Then let's pray our aim is true.
I know I'm repeating myself at this point, but don't go doing anything crazy. You hear? Still, I know in my heart how much you want to protect this school. So do what you think you have to do. Not just for us, but so that whatever ends up happening, you'll know you gave the best you had to give.
Understood.
Damn. They sure didn't waste any time.
It seems the battle's already underway.
There, toward the west exit. Let's move.
Yo, you're right, Sonic. How are you doing, man?
Are you even human?
Oh, I'm as human as they come. Can't speak for the principal, though. Or Instructor Beatrix, for that matter.
I'll say, our decorated veterans are putting the younger generation to shame.
Now,
Damn
now,
straight.
There's no need to go around flattering old ladies, Neidhart.
Ah, no need to be so modest, Beatrix. I don't know of any other old ladies who could reduce an armored car to a smoldering wreck that quickly.
It's going really well, to be fair.
Says the man who cut one in half.
Always nice to share a little outing with my wonderful colleagues.
Same. Yeah, we agree.
And while we're at it, since when were the two of you such whizzes with all those high-level arts?
Especially you, Thomas. When did you leave the library long enough to become so disturbingly proficient with an Orville staff?
Well, you know me. I've always been rather taken with the mages of the Middle Ages.
They're monsters!
Sir, we don't stand a chance against them!
Ah, stop your whining!
No! I want to whine! Well, that sorts that side out.
They did this? By themselves?
I almost feel sorry for the soldiers.
Just who is Instructor Beatrix?
She was a colonel in the Imperial Army. They used to call her the Reviver. Heard she saved Sarah's life once even.
Yeah, she's kind of a legend. In her days with the medical corps, she'd show up in war zones to treat the critically injured. She'd patch them all up, friend or foe. And woe to anyone or anything who tried to stop her.
Wow, no wonder she's so unflappable.
You know, maybe they don't need our help after all.
No, it's not over yet.
Looks like they've got some reinforcements coming in.
Well, yeah. They just couldn't leave the school alone, could they?
Cease your fire. There's no need to increase our casualties any further. If they're fielding monsters, we might as well call in our own.
Hey! Don't call Sarah a monster! That's rude! Oh, something decent.
My, they've certainly brought quite a few of those.
They're boasting some impressive armor.
Looks like they've been designed with integrated arts resistance, too.
What to do?
You think we can really beat all these things?
Well, I don't see another way out of this. Do you? We need to hold this location until the Imperial Army's reinforcements arrive, no matter what.
Time to see if the Army's finest up-and-coming officer has it where it counts.
Same to you, Miss A-Rank Bracer.
My! You two really do make quite the dynamic duo.
Shut up, Thomas.
Damn!
All right. Palestine and Nightheart are taking point. Let's give them some cover.
Yes, sir.
Now, let's see which parts have that arts-resistant shield.
They certainly seem to be holding their own.
Yeah, but look how many they're up against.
And the enemy's still got strength to spare. But the instructors don't have anything to fall back on if the enemy gets the upper hand.
Let's go. They need backup, and we're here to give it to them.
Right. I'm not sure how much support we'll be able to provide, though.
At the very least, we should be able to keep one of those things busy.
If we can give them that much more of a fighting chance, I'll do it. That won't be necessary.
Sharon! Yeah, true.
Sharon? Allow me to handle things here. I'll be sure to give Lady Sarah and her colleagues the opening they need to clinch their victory. Huh?
Go on, Sharon. Show them what to do.
She's fast. I figured you'd show up sooner or later.
Oh my!
Steel wires.
These new model engines certainly are quite the step up. I'm impressed. Still, all the power in the world doesn't mean much if you're all tied up. The pleasure of being bound, vulnerable, and exposed is a thrill like no other. Would you care for a little demonstration? I'd say you won't feel a thing, but that would be lying.
So you finally dropped the act, huh? Looks like you've even picked up a few new tricks since our little dust-up 2 years ago. But I guess I wouldn't expect any less from Sharon Kruger, Ouroboros' enforcer number 9.
Well, damn.
Or should I just call you the Severing Chains?
I'm currently on leave from that position. Right now, I'm but a humble maid in the service of the Rhineford family. And no matter who's pulling the strings, anyone who tries to harm Lady Elisa or her friends will have to get through me first.
That's fine by me. But I think you and I need to sit down and have a nice long talk after all this is over. I'll bring the snacks.
Oh, look at them go! Are you just going to stand there and let the ladies run laps around you, Major?
Of course not. I was just about to say we should focus our assault on one and hit it with everything we've got.
Boys will be boys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my. I feel like a mere mortal walking among titans.
Okay, I think I got these guys figured out. Gonna nullify their art shielding capabilities.
You sure know how to show a guy a good time.
Hell yeah. Oh, it's V. Sup, V? What you saying, G?
You got some real fight in you. I can respect that. Still, there's only so much you can do against these soldats. Let's see how long you can hold out. You're a military academy. Let's see how much fight you've really got in you.
Okay.
So, Elisa, just who the heck is Sharon?
Don't ask me. I want to know just as much as the rest of you. I'm pretty sure my mother knows her background, but she never told me.
Still, now they may have at least a chance of victory. Though not a great one by any stretch.
Still, we've seen those suits demolish battle tanks in just a few hits. Every second we hesitate.
You're right. If we joined the fight, their chances would be that much better.
That sound.
It's faint, but I can hear it.
No way.
But that's coming from the opposite direction of the capital.
Lemmy!
Lemmy!
We've got 2 of those armors coming in fast! A blue one and a green one!
Well, they certainly don't seem to be holding back on our account.
Are they trying to catch the town in a pincer attack?
The instructors and Sharon have their work cut out for them with those 5.
Looks like we're the first and only line of defense then.
Yeah. Get ready, everyone!
Yeah, get ready! No. Continue.
Trista's east exit in sight now. No hostiles visible.
I hear they've rounded up quite the posse to defend this little town. But I'm sure they've got their hands full dealing with Vulcan. Never mind that, though. We're not here for the town.
Sup, Scarlet? What you saying, G?
C's instructions were to head straight for the academy and take all of the students captive.
Roger that, Comrade S. We've got a group of unknowns dead ahead.
My, what have we here? And here I thought Vulcan would get all the fun to himself.
Well, that just wouldn't be fair, would it?
But you didn't let me down, did you, Class 7? You managed to turn up every single time.
I don't think she likes us.
Commencing operation. Our objective is to defend Trista's east exit. Aim for the one in the front and give it everything you've got.
How cute. You seriously think you could beat a Soldot's unit, do you? It just wouldn't be sporting of us to attack at the same time, so why don't you soften them up a little first?
Roger that. With pleasure. You've interfered with our cause for far too long. It's time you got what's coming to you.
What a super badass moment, and I'm gonna kick your ass. Yeah.
Let's see how long you last against this dragon.
Alright, calm down. Just because I'm gonna beat you, it doesn't mean you have to try hard.
Here we go. Of course.
Alright, that's just not very nice, is it?
Okay.
My turn. My turn. Hey! Now.
I'll help.
Hey, got the trophy for follow up master. I'm not a master. Calm down.
Okay. Here.
My turn. Go.
Let's keep going.
Of course. I can do this. Go.
Ow. That hurt.
It's my turn. Yeah.
Thanks.
Of course. I can do this.
Yep.
Go. Oh no, you don't.
Yeah. Sorry. It's my turn. Here. I can do this.
This could be bad.
You're right, it could be.
Your turn.
Come on, Lammy.
Million, you're up. Purgatorial Flame.
Okay.
I meant to defeat this. Okay. Ow! Stop picking on me.
My turn.
Alright, yes. We started the fight first. Just lie down like a good boy and die.
My turn.
Go.
It's my turn.
Well, damn.
Hang in there. Thank you very much. Yes, sir. Now's our chance. Follow me, everyone. Leave it to me. Leave it to me. There. Yeah. There.
Go. Go.
I've got you. Okay. I'm sorry for the trouble.
I'll show you how it's done. Now.
Sweet.
Gotcha. Bad idea. Yes, sir. There. It's my turn. Fire.
Here we go.
My turn.
Let's see what happens.
Azure flames, gather on my blade. Strike!
What?
Tisla!
It's my turn.
He's so rude.
My turn.
Stop hitting people who don't want to be hit.
You okay?
Thanks.
Oh, cool.
Get back.
Right. Fire.
My turn.
I won't lose like this.
My turn. Gear up. I'll take it from here. Right.
Alright, do you think I got it?
Rise, great towers. Lord Almarian. Rest in peace.
$7,000 health.
You're in the shore. Crystal Saber.
I reckon I won it.
This is my
I don't know what's telling me, but I've just got that feeling.
Judgment arrow.
If this doesn't kill him, I'm gonna cry. Hey, we won!
Damn it! How could I have lost to a bunch of kids? They're only students.
We did it.
Looks like George was right about aiming for the joints.
I should have expected that C's classmates wouldn't go down easy.
But yeah, don't forget there's two of them.
I recognize that grating voice.
Scarlet, you're in there, aren't you?
Oh, did you miss me? I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to play at mine. But I hope you haven't forgotten that I owe you for getting in my way at Gorelia Fortress. You managed to be one Soldat, but once is just luck. Let's see how you fare against a Spiegel.
That one's not like the others. It must be a command unit.
So it has weapons the regular suits don't?
Oh, believe me, you'll find out. Sadly, I doubt you'll survive the demonstration. But at least try to put up some token resistance.
Well, shall we begin?
Go!
Everyone looks a bit beaten up, to be honest.
I can do this. Arcus activate. Okay.
Not liking the chances here, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Thanks.
How about this?
My turn.
My turn.
Yeah. Here. Huh?
Got you.
I'll handle this.
Go.
Right. Arcus activate.
It's my turn.
No, I can't have that. I can't die. Meant to be the hero. Fee?
Sorry for the trouble.
We'll do it.
I'll handle this.
Go.
Huh? My turn.
Yeah. I'm not scared.
Arcus activate.
My turn. Arcus activate.
Here we go.
Well, good news. I survived. Okay, no I didn't. I died. Alright, no. Third time luck. Yeah, I was definitely meant to lose that. Comes up. Your party was wiped. Please try again.
No way. It
Or
reflected on our
generally cry.
attacks.
That's cheating!
And this, children, is what we call reactive armor.
Good for you.
Think of it as a protective field that the pilot can activate at will.
I'm so happy for you.
They originally designed it to defend against tank assaults, but as you can see, that's not its only use.
Sure about that.
The 5th Division really outdid itself this time. Reen?
We're just like, yeah, shut up everyone, I've got this.
Hey, what are you... You're not. It's the same as when he fought the Viscount.
No, don't!
Don't do it, Reen!
So this must be that power of yours that C mentioned. I wonder if it'll really give you the strength to take down this Spiegel.
If I go full force, it'll probably cost me my life.
Ah, you'll be fine. Save the people you love. And all that.
That's what it takes to keep them all safe, and that's the price I'll pay.
Reen, stop!
You don't have to do this!
Dost thou desire the power?
What?
But ow! I'm about to do a cool moment, leave me alone.
If
Oh.
thee and I are of one accord, a covenant can be made. Thou hast but to call out my name. One in whom dwells the flame. Awakener.
Smelly butt! That was his name, right?
This voice.
I got it right? Yeah, I got it right.
It looks like all the conditions have finally been met.
Celine,
Did that cat just talk?
you can talk?
Yes, yes, quite eloquently too. But that's not important right now.
The hell isn't it? Why haven't you spoke the whole game? Sup?
Right now, you need to stay focused. You should know his name already.
Yeah, Stinky Butt. I already told you.
You saw it deep within the realm of the Great Shadow.
Yeah, and I read it, and it said Stinky Butt 69. Look, how doesn't that say Stinky Butt 69?
she's right. I remember the name.
Yeah.
It feels so familiar. Like I've always known.
But that's not right.
Heed my call.
Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
Nah, he's wrong. It's Stinky Butt, the Ashen Poop. Why lie to us? Can I just say, how the hell did they get that through the door?
What's happening to him? He just stopped moving.
Celine, what's going on?
Shh, let him concentrate.
Now,
What?
the cat can talk!
Did Celine just...
The cat is talking!
Nah, it's just inside your head, mate. Calm down.
What's he doing with that fancy light show?
Nothing.
Well, whatever. It's not going to save their skins this time.
Playtime's over, brats.
Hey!
Unless you have a death wish, I suggest you get the hell out of...
That's rude! Stop calling me a brat!
What was that? Is the provincial army bombarding the town? Wait! No! Shit! Is that what C was talking about?
What the?
Here it comes.
The Ashen Knight Stinky Butt.
Green, how did you... Is this one of the great knights from the ancient legends?
So the tales are true.
You see before you one of the divine knights, incarnations of the great power, the Ashen Knight, Valimar.
No, you're wrong. It's the Ashen Knight Stinky Butt. Come on.
Damn it! This wasn't in the plans. It shouldn't have been able to move yet.
Looks dusty. Clean it. The Ashen Knight! Jeff.
How am I even doing this?
No need to fear. I am here, Jeff.
It's like my body just knows.
Stop lying to yourself, Reen.
The moment you accepted the Awakener's Covenant, all the fundamental knowledge was granted to you.
Alright, you need to stop talking, Cat. It's quite creepy.
But you've got a more pressing issue to deal with right now.
Yeah, I have a talking cat sat next to me. Stop!
And this Divine Knight doesn't have a weapon yet either.
Ah, we don't need weapons. Weapons are for wusses. Beat him up with my bare hands.
You're mine.
No. No, I'm good.
It evaded that attack like a trained duelist.
I choose you, Pikachu. Or are we going more for the Yu-Gi-Oh side? Dark Magician?
Like Greenwood.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. But here we are. Still think I could beat him.
Figured out the basics.
Reen!
Reen, no!
Is he inside that thing making it move?
No! He just disappeared for the fun of it.
That's awesome!
At least Elliot gets it. God.
I recognize that stance. The 8 leaves 1 blade style's unarmed form.
You're just full of surprises, aren't you?
Huh. Looks like you might be able to handle this after all.
Really?
The 8 Leaves 1 Blade School has a form we use if we're disarmed or have to fight without a weapon. And believe me, Master Ka-Fi drilled it into me so thoroughly I could do it in my sleep.
That's just creepy.
Sounds like you owe him a thank you next time you see him.
No.
Watch out! Here she comes!
Let's see what we can do!
Alright.
Don't leave me unsatisfied now.
Alright. Before we fight... Never hit a woman. Never. But in this scenario, hit it till it dies! But she might have a sword, so be careful. They have a sword? You spirit. Yeah, punch it in the face. Sorry, punch her in the face? But that doesn't sound right. Punch it in the face sounds better. Let's do that. Do I like pain? No. But I do like punching you in the face. So we're going to keep it up. Punch it in the stomach. Ow!
You're in for it now.
Punch in the face!
Too bad.
Oh, I missed. Ah! Not the sword!
Too bad. Take this.
Alright, it keeps stabbing me. We'll punch it in the stomach. We won!
Damn it! If Reinford had finished my Templar sword in time, I'd be the one still standing.
That was quite funny. It's funny, to be fair, Sonic.
This battle is over. There's no reason to keep fighting.
Do you know if the messages come up on stream if you get a message during it?
Now get out of Trista and take the squad by the west exit with you.
Green.
Yeah! Beat it and don't come back!
Alright. This should be all the backup they need at the west exit and then some.
Damn.
Whoa, whoa, hold up just a sec. Aren't you forgetting something?
It's
That voice. Something's coming.
Crow. Ah, that's annoying. Because what Sonic said was quite funny.
Whoa.
Sup, you turnip?
A blue knight?
No, it's a turnip.
Then Valimar
Man.
wasn't the only Divine Knight that was awoken.
Alright, before I click on, why does he get a cooler looking one?
See? Am I ever glad to see you?
The Azure Knight? So he was an Awakener all along.
Ah, nice.
I'll bet she's the one who guided him to it too.
Who? Who did it? Tell me.
Crow. Crow! Are you really in there?
Sure am. Long time no see, Reen.
It's too fucking big. The block out. Huh?
Oh well, not too long, I guess. Seeing as we just had dinner together last night.
Alright, there's no reason at all to bring up what me and you did last night.
But that all feels strangely distant now, you know? Another lifetime almost.
I'm gonna slap you, silly mate.
Why? Why are you doing this?
Yeah, for the fucks and giggles, I guess.
Really the one who shot the Chancellor? And where did you even get that thing?
Well, I went to the toilet and just shut it out.
It's thanks to the Imperial Liberation Front's planning that I wound up at the Academy in the first place. It was a nice spot to bide my time while we waited for our chance to take out the Chancellor.
Oh, yep, true. He got it on eBay.
Gotta say, though, the whole school thing was a lot more fun than I expected. Almost makes me sad to leave it behind.
Why are you lying? There's no need to lie. We know was just nothing to you.
But at the end of the day, I'm C. That's the real deal.
What do you think C stands for? Coronavirus? Yeah, gotta be. I am the coronavirus. Yes, it's definitely what it stands for.
The Crow Armbrust you've known all this time, he isn't real. He never was.
Yeah, I realise now. Your name was the coronavirus. I've got no smart remark for his surname. God damn it. The coronavirus. Watermelon. Yes, that'll do.
Like hell he isn't!
Alright, calm down, Rain. You meant to keep your cool. What you playing at?
Good times we had?
Here we go.
Your friendship
Coronavirus has
with
beat
Paula
us.
and Angelica and
What we meant to
George?
do?
You seriously want me to believe that all of that was just a lie?
Kinda, yeah.
That our hanging out, our field studies, even our concert meant nothing to you?
Absolutely jack shit, mate.
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Damn, coronavirus, what the hell, man?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Crow, why are you doing this?
Well, you see. I know and you don't. Ha 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 ha.
I know it's not the kind you're used to, but it's the best you're gonna get right now.
What do you mean right now? This is all we've got. So?
What do you say we settle things once and for all?
Well, what? Punch you in the face? Yeah, let's do it. Oh yeah, this seems legit.
A double saber. Just like C used.
And there's no room left for doubt. Crow really is C.
His name is Coronavirus. Understand it.
I take no joy in this, but we can't have that Ashen Knight of yours getting in the way later down the line.
I'm sorry. I don't remember giving the Ashen Knight Stinky Butt an option in this. He's gonna be there. And when he is, Stinky Butt is gonna give you a stinky fart.
So I'm afraid I'm gonna have to bust
Yeah,
it.
smack talking's
Along
on
with
point
the
today, ain't it?
As for you students and the staff, you'll be under our jurisdiction.
Funny. Coronavirus, shut up.
So that's the plan if you win, huh? But what about if I win?
Yeah, if I win, you give me Steve!
If you win, I'll pay up the interest I owe you on that 50 Mira.
I don't care about the interest, I want your knight! Give me Steve!
Hell, we could even trade places. I'll babble on about friendship and dreams, and you can have fun for once in your life.
Damn, Coronavirus, that was cold!
You've got yourself a deal. But I hope you know what you just signed up for. Because the Bank of Reen has the highest interest rate on the continent. And if we'll be trading places, don't forget you'll have a mountain of work waiting for you back at the academy.
Oh yeah.
So one way or another, you'll be coming back with us, Crow.
First, Corona. Second, give me Steve.
You've got some real stones. I'll give you that.
I hope they're not stones. I might mix up babies.
But sure, I'll agree to those terms.
Ah! Jeff and Steve are at it again.
Their will to fight is causing an enormous outpouring of mana.
Steve! Jeff!
Alright, let's do it.
With the power of Steve and Jeff, they combined like Power Rangers! Alright. Can we just do one thing? You just give me Steve. I'll make the Omega Ranger. He will be named Virus. Yeah? I'm gonna stab him in his belly button. Hiya! Alright, I'm gonna whack you in the face then. Got it. Arc Saber. Coolios. I'm a Power Ranger and you're gonna do nothing. Don't guard. Don't be a wuss. Yeah, you're wuss. You're not a Power Ranger. I am. We need to be as one to assemble and bring out the big Megazord. Yes. When they combine, We become Greg. I want to become Greg. Give me yours. Come on, Steve. Come to the good side. And tell Corona to leave you alone. You know what? I'm gonna whack you in the face with a skill. See, that almost sounds really cool. I can't read it, but it sounds cool. Morning Moon? No. We're going with this one. You can get punched all over. Sounds so wrong. Ow!
Think you can handle this?
Give me Craig. Greg is our friend.
Here goes.
I meant Craig and not Greg. Damn. What's going on?
Not bad.
Not bad, yeah. Give me Steve.
Eat this.
Who makes such a pretty Greg? Come on. Stop guarding. Ow. That hurt. You know it, Sonic. Greg, the unstoppable. There's no other way around it. Greg cannot be defeated by Thanos any longer. Our world is saved.
Now, here goes. Burn to ash.
Yeah, burn to ash, Steve.
Eat this.
Ow.
That's it. You're finished.
The hell, bro?
Hope you're ready. You're wasting your time.
Alright, you're not meant to dodge. You are meant to die.
You're wasting your time. Darkness. Clean. That's it. You're finished. So, what you gonna do?
No, anything but the AK-47. Don't do it, Greg. Don't unleash the power of the AK-47. He can't afford to lose. And I've just realised my health.
How's this? Think you can handle this?
Do you think you can handle Jeff? No you can't. Steve has been defeated.
Yahoo!
Woohoo! Jeff did it! I'm so proud of Jeff.
He did it!
Thank goodness. That means...
This can't be happening!
You really don't do anything halfway, do you?
Damn straight we don't.
I thought I knew what you could do with your 8 leaves training, but you're fighting on a whole nother level today.
Good thing, too. Otherwise, I'd never have stood a chance against you. Time to make good on our wager, Crow. You're coming back with us.
Steve, what's going on, Steve? Steve! Don't do it!
You've been piloting a Divine Knight for 1 day. I've been using mine for 3 years.
Well, damn!
Did you think I wouldn't have a trump card to play?
I do too. It's called Blue Eyes White Dragon. Your point? Me gut. Come on, Greg, use the AK-47 now.
It's like I didn't even phase him. My head.
My head. My back.
When Divine Night is damaged, the Awakener shares their pain. Just as I feared, it was too early. Or perhaps it may have been too late.
Stop confusing me, Celine. Jeff is hurt. Steve is going on a rampage. We can never get Greg back. It's so heartbreaking for everyone at the moment.
No. No, you don't.
We have lost to the corona.
Rean, are you okay?
No! I've just been punched in the face. And you're meant to be my girlfriend.
Guys, what are you doing?
Wow, you see?
We are going to buy you time to get away from here.
Run while you still have the chance.
I can't. I won't just leave you all here.
You can, and you must. Heimdall's been occupied, and it's only a matter of time before we've got a full-blown civil war in our hands.
They might have been caught off guard today, but the Imperial Army's full of elite soldiers. When the war starts, it'll be long and bloody.
But it doesn't have to be like that. You and the Ashen Knight could change things. You could find a third way, like Prince Oliver was talking about. A way that doesn't bow to either faction.
Well, what will we name this third almighty plan of ours then? Elliot? Butt sniffing's good? What? I like that name. I think we should call it that.
Of this conflict.
You guys,
Alright, Rean, don't cry. You're meant to be a man.
No, I can't. You'll never make it against him by yourselves.
Alright, I'm picturing Rean's tears streaming down his face with snot coming out of his nose. While Steve's laughing at, Jeff. What do you guys think?
Just run, please.
Just look at yourself. You're in no position to be worrying about us.
Yeah, just leave it to us.
Once you've escaped, we'll go join the instructors, so don't worry. Take care of him for us, okay, Celine?
Easier said than done.
Prolonging current battle poses a risk of sustaining irreparable damage.
Alright, fine. We'll run. But Emma, do you want to join us?
Immediate tactical retreat is advised.
That voice. Are you Velomar?
No, I'm Jeff.
So you gathered enough power, have you? Well, we may have lost this battle, but at least we'll live to fight another day. All right, get us out of here.
He won't run. He will fight till the end of time.
As far away in Erebonia as you can take us.
Command acknowledged. Charting course.
No! That's
Jeff?
my call to make!
I didn't order that. Shut up and let's stay and fight. And
Rean, there's so much I want to say right now. You're the one who gave me the courage to find my way in life.
does that mean you're going to come with me? Oh, Alice, you will join me.
That's why this time, I want to be the one to help you find yours.
No, you're meant to get into Jeff. Sorry, I don't know who Valmar is. Get into Jeff and we'll go together.
And when we meet again, I'll tell you everything that's in my heart.
What? Blood clots? Kind of bouncy in a way. Just like playing basketball right with someone's heart. Pop, pop, pop. Hoop.
Lisa.
Come with me. Jeff, make her come too. Big suits of robots never run.
No, they need me. Let me stay.
They have wills. Or walk or fly. Yeah, you're so right. Jeff, why? Why did you betray me? You could have at least taken one of the girls with us. But no. You're going on your own. It's so sad. And that's the end of the first game, guys. To sum up the ending, Jeff betrayed us, Steve's a knob, and Greg still hasn't come out yet. Poorine. Poorine. I hope you enjoyed the game series. You'll just have to give it to the cat. I hope you enjoyed the game series. In the comments, tell me your favourite part. And tell me who's your favourite character of the story is. Yeah. Obviously our favourites is obviously Steve, Jeff and Greg. And the Corona. But I'm curious to hear about your guys' opinions. Now you can enjoy the credits. And yeah. Million! Oh yeah. Yeah. That is by far the best part of the game. When you don't start the game. You just look at, nah, not today. Not feeling it. Just gonna sit in a corner and cry. So, I'll be doing some random vids here and there for a week, and then I'll be starting the second Trial of Cold Steel very soon. I don't know how long, but I will be bringing Trial of Cold Steel 2 to the channel. And we get to see more of Greg. Yeah, I get you, to be fair. Eventually I will do all 4 games, but I have to do the third one in a different format, which is quite annoying. Obviously because of the blocked cutscene. So what I need to do, I need to figure out when it is, record only that episode on my capture card, and then I'll release it. It'll be good. I hope you'll stay around to watch it. And then obviously 4, we'll be back on stream. And we'll show everyone what Jeff can do. I've got to admit though, fair play to the people who made the game. They did an amazing job. Yeah, so I don't know what I'll be playing on the channel while we take the break, but everyone should come and watch it anyway. It's gonna be good. I think this is a respectful time to say, why, Steve? Steve betrayed us. I don't care if Corona betrayed us, but Steve. Yeah, to be fair. It's just a shame that we didn't get the trial of Sky, I think it's called. I think it's Trial of Sky, the one that what basically covers Crossbell. I've seen some clips from it, and it looks amazing. But you know, we're English, so we're not allowed it. Come on, Japan, man, bring it out in the UK. I'll stream it every day. But I am doing all the other secret endings. What will probably come in the week while before I start Trial of Cold Steel 2, I'll be doing all the special events before. But I won't be streaming tomorrow. But I need to work on getting every character up to it. The story is still continuing. Alright, that's pretty. I just clocked. They saw their weapons. Got it, it's pretty. Alright guys. Weapons. Alright. Thank you guys for watching the series. I really appreciated it. We will be carrying Trial of Cold Steel on, of course. And I hope you stay tuned for when I do. Bye guys!